So, good day, guys. I'll be breaking down the trades I took last week for you guys. So, as you guys can see from this point, from the weekly time frame, this is a this is a weekly time frame, 1 week. So, as you can see from the weekly time frame, all the way we have another block, a weekly order block. And inside that weekly order block, what happened? A previous week low, that's sweep of last week low. Yeah, and we can go on the daily time frame. I can go to the daily. You can actually see what we are rejecting from the weekly order block, which is what previous. This is also previous weekly, previous low. And once the previous week low is taken out, we know previous week high is been taken out. So on gold, we're actually what? We're actually bullish. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame to actually get a clearer picture of what we are looking for. Actually get a clearer picture of what we are looking at. So this is the weekly order block and we are rejecting already. So let me play price. So price is currently pushing higher. So what are we looking for in price? A displacement in price, a pullback, and we are expecting the pullback to get taken out. Once the pullback is taken out, we are buying from either a support level or a resistance level. As you can see here, what do we have here? We swept liquidity at this point, and we are pushing price to the upside. You can see what did we do? We took out this high with displacement, and we printed the low. We printed a low, and this is a breaker block. Once you can start seeing these things, you cannot unsee it. So yeah, printed this low. This is a breaker. Took out this high. Simple stuff. Where we'll be targeting. If you come back to the daily time frame, you can see what we are trying to actually do. What close these gaps first, and inside this is what this is a fair value gap. You can see this is a fair value gap. So if you go to a 4 hour time frame, you can actually see what you can actually see a resistance. So this whole zone is a resistance zone. But out of this resistance zone, I'll be picking this specific zone. Because if you backtested enough, you will know you see that at times, most times, price actually what respects zones like this. So I'm expecting a reaction from this zone. So on the 15-minute time frame, back to the 15 time frame. So at this, we'll be buying from this point to our what to our nearest drawn liquidity. Yeah. Because from this point, you can't target the over all-time highs. We'll just keep targeting what draws on liquidity. Let's target this breaker. Yeah, with our draw on liquidity. So let's play price and see. Yeah, got triggered around 4 o'clock Nigerian time. Boom. What do we do again? Displacement of price, and we did what? We printed a low. Yeah, printed a low. 30 minutes time frame. Can see what? Can see another clean breaker block. So it is that simple, yeah. Once you know what you're looking for in price, it is that simple. Go back to your 15 minutes time frame. You can actually do what? Keep playing price and what target hit already. So this zone is still valid because liquidity is above. Let's just watch. This is our zone that we're willing to get a reaction from. So you can see. Okay. So from this point, you can see Asia high swept by London. I can actually see what can we see again? Another sweep of liquidity, stop hunt, which is to show that we are already showing bearish signs. And from this point, this is what liquidity at this point. I have liquidity resting at this point. So what I did was very, very simple. You can see what we swept this low, use this breaker to buy. which this is going to serve as a what? As a liquidity point. But this is a pullback that happened before what? Before this structure was taken out. So this point is going to get taken out. You look at the 3 hours time frame. No, maybe to 2 hours. Exactly. In the 2 hours, you can see it is more clear. You can see this other block is going to be the POI. And this fair value gap is making me have more confidence that price is going to come into this point, into this zone. So on the 15-minute time frame, what did I do? I just simplified my entry to this point. So I'm willing to actually do what? Buy from this point. I'm expecting a retracement to that point. So at this point, what will I be doing? This is what stop point, and you can see price drop lower, giving you fair value gap. And what did I do? Once you have something like this, you expect something like this. It is that simple. So same idea, same concept. You just have to understand price, how price moves. Stop loss above that high and targeting what? My drawn liquidity, which is this inducement for that breaker block to buy. But with this breaker block, we're taking out this liquidity. No. Because why? We're already in a bearish range. Because this is what, from this point, you can see previous DI is taken out again. Previous DI is taken out again. Previous DI is taken out inside what? Inside the resistance zone. So this is going to be a sell. So you actually do what? You see, triggered already. You can see price consolidated a bit before price dumped. I can see the dump. Why dumping? What did they do? Price will actually give you what? Price will give you signs. Price will give you signs. So you can see what again? Look out this low and give us something sweet at this point. And this is what? This is breaker again. This is a breaker block again. This is a breaker block again. Same thing, same concept. So what will price be doing? Price going to react from this point. Why? Same thing. It will respect it, but it's going to respect. It's not going to take out this height because it is what? In a selling range. But you can see it previous day high taken out. Reacting from what? Reacting from a resistance zone, giving us sweep. So I can't be buying from this point. Can be buying to target probably one of these gaps. You get my point. You can be buying to target one of these gaps, but your bias is being bullish, but your direction is being bearish. You get my point. They are two different things. So my SL, I'm using this candle for my stop loss, and I'm targeting what? I'm targeting this as my liquidity point, near drawn liquidity. Price triggered. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Price did what? Price reacted again from this resistance to sell it and TP hits. You can see 1 to 6, 1 to 10. You can see again 1 to 6 again. And yeah, price kept going. All this was happening and I was patiently waiting for what? I was patiently waiting for my buys to happen. Patiently waiting for my buys to happen. And I'm targeting what? These highs to take out liquidity. And finally, I got triggered. You see, I got triggered. After I got triggered, I would show you guys something fantastic now. Same concept, same idea. I'm saying 15-minute time frame. What I want to show you guys, I've overplayed price. What I wanted to show you guys is this simple. Just support and resistance stuff. And see, this is resistance zone. This is a resistance zone. You can see it took out what? Previous, this single candle liquidity. Get the idea of previous day low, previous day high. It's also implemented on this lower time frame. So using this, I bought from this point. Yeah, my stop loss at this point. and targeting. I closed that. I was targeting these highs, but gold did not deliver it at a goal. So I just targeted these highs at this point. Give him about 1 to 7, 1 to 8 higher. From this point, I bought from this point. Target met. Oh, simulation is over. Yeah, target met. Yeah, so if you guys want more videos like this, you guys should comment more in the comment section. Catch you guys later.